This morning, I stumbled upon such an insane shiny beast or rare magical creature farm in Hogwarts Legacy, which is probably the most efficient way or most reliable way to farm a ton of money and galleons in the game as of right now. Still haven't caught a shiny or simply want to get rich in no time? Well, in this video, I'm gonna give it all, from the farming method which I use to the hunt location, as well as some tips and tricks to make this farm as efficient as possible for you, as you can literally make thousands of coins in just a couple minutes, and it becomes only more efficient the longer you do it. So without further ado, let's get right to it. If you want to have some good karma for today, be sure to leave a like to support the channel, already very much appreciated. But let's land with our broom, as this is the place where we're gonna become rich. Alright, so this is the spot which I'm talking about. A pretty nice cozy area in the snowy parts of Hogwarts Legacy. And this is basically where you can find these fellas infinitely farm for shiny beasts, which is pretty overpowered. So it's currently daytime. What we're gonna have to do is skip some time so we can make them pop up. So what you're gonna do for that is you're gonna open up your map and you're gonna press wait to advance some time, and this will allow us to skip daytime and go to the night. And look at that, we've got our moon calves popping up right here. But hey, these are not just some moon calves, they are actually all shinies. Look at this right here. So if I take my Lumos, you can see that they all have the same color pretty much. And every single one of them is shiny. I know, right? This is pretty crazy. But I think in total we can have 6 of them. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one is right there. It's a little bit dark, I know. But the next thing we're going to do is basically catch every single one of them. So first we're going to grab this guy. You can always freeze them to make the catching a little bit easier. But if you're playing on hard difficulty, you're gonna have to press 3 times to catch them. So that's our first fella. But the crazy thing is we can actually catch up to 6 right here. And then we can reset the spawn. So it will be super efficient. You can also pull them in groups towards you. We're gonna give them a nice cozy spot in our pocket, and voila! There we go. That was the final moon calf. So if we open up our inventory right now, you can see that every single one of them is a shiny moon calf, which all sell for 120 coins, which in total is 720. Almost 1,000 coins after farming for what? Just a couple seconds? And the crazy thing is, let me just show you right now what we can do. We're just gonna back off right here, and we're just gonna stand at this very spot. We're gonna open up the map, and we're gonna press wait. We don't have to save the game or anything. We're just gonna wait some time, make it daytime basically, and of course moon calves can only spawn during the night. So what we're gonna have to do is wait one more time. So this resets the spawn, and now we get another 6 of them. And every single one of them, big surprise, is a shiny. So you can basically infinitely farm for these bad boys as long as you want to get your hands on all the money and shinies you will ever need in Hogwarts Legacy. As you can see, if you only use Accio, it will be pretty difficult to catch them, as they will always attempt to run off. So what I think is very nice to do is first cast Revelio to see where they are, then cast Accio to pull them towards you, use Levioso or Glacius to basically make them stationary, and then you can suck them into your knapsack. With Levioso Mastery, you make all the targets levitate in the sky if they are close to each other, while with Accio they also have to be nearby to all be pulled at the same time. I think this one works very well in combination with Incendio, but we're not gonna burn the moon calves. Anyways, we've got 3 left right here. So let me show you something which is going to make this farm even more efficient. So normally, if we use our knapsack on one of the targets, you will see that it will take us 3 times to press before they actually get inside. While if you change your difficulty, let us go to the settings for a second. So we're going to go to the gameplay options right here and change our difficulty to story difficulty, which is basically the easiest out there. And you can always change this back to hard if you want to continue your adventure. But just for the sake of farming money as quick and as efficiently as possible, you can just quickly toggle this one to story mode. And then if you find one of the calves, you can basically take out your knapsack and you will instantly suck them in. So you don't have to do any chasing. You don't have to wait for it to fully charge No, you can just dash to them like Sonic the Hedgehog and instantly trap them in the knapsack. Now, for the location of this farm, you basically want to travel to the southwest of the world. Right here we've got Hogwarts. If we go to the south, we follow the river and basically go to the Feldcroft region. This is where you will be able to find it. South of the Feldcroft village, where you have to interact a little bit with Sebastian. But I think the easiest way to quick travel to this place without too many loading is the South Feldcroft Flue-Flame. Now, let's do this one more time. So very important, you're gonna have to wait once, basically, to make it daytime. We skip night till day, and afterwards we're gonna have to make it night again, because this is the only moment when the mooncalves can spawn. So we're gonna wait one more time, and then every single one of them will basically pop up again at the den. And now we're gonna see how fast we can catch every single one of them with the story mode. The talent which I'm using right here, by the way, is called Swift, which you can unlock at level 5. It allows you to dash to your target every time when you hold the dodge button. Definitely useful to escape from your enemies, chase them down, or, of course, catch shiny beasts. Wow, that was very fast. I didn't time it, but you can tell that it is super efficient. So right now we basically have 4 rows of shiny mooncalves, ladies and gentlemen. So it is time to sell these bad boys, see how much we earned. To do this, you basically want to travel to the northern part of the region once again to go to Hogsmeade, as right here you will find a little pet shop called Brood and Peck. Of course, before you can use this method, you first have to unlock the beast hunting, which is basically done by completing a couple of main quests. Let me just quickly check them out right here. So if we go to completed, this is the first one called Beast Class. And after that, you basically want to search for the elf, the knapsack, and the loom, which will give you access to beast hunting. And then Brood and Pack will also open, as if you are not yet ready for this, there will basically be a lock in front of the door, so you won't be able to enter it. But right now we can visit the sell tab, and we can sell every single mooncalf right here. Look at that, we made almost 3,000 galleons, 2,880 to be exact, but you can do this for as long as you like to get your hands on all the galleons you will ever need, as if you have it on story mode difficulty, it will be so easy to pull them into the knapsack. And right now we can basically just revisit the settings menu and then change the difficulty back to hard. Continue with whatever you were doing in the game, but that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much it. How you can get your hands on a ton of money in a very short time. And the crazy thing is, I already talked about this with other people on the Discord. Make sure to check it out, by the way, if you're interested in joining. But everybody seems to have the permanent shiny on this place in Feldcroft. So there will always be these mooncalves at this specific location. I also searched other places around the map to see if I could find another gold mine, basically, but all the other beast dens seem to not have these shinies. Sometimes there will be a shiny. I already made a video on how you can hunt for them as quick as possible, by the way, which you can find at the top right of the screen. But this is going to be your most reliable way to very quickly, efficiently farm these rare beasts, which you can all sell for a nice amount of money. So, ladies and gentlemen, a big thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you found this one helpful. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't hesitate to subscribe, as a lot more is coming your way. Right now, though, it is 4 AM out. Let me know in the comments what you think of this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.